Since the last Z/Devlog, me and my developers have added and updated quite a lot of content to the game, and if you haven't watched the other devlogs, then I recommend watching at least one to understand what I'm on about. So let's start off with what was changed and added to the zombies. For example, I have pretty much coded every zombie into the game. Some need extra things adding, like the explosion VFX and sounds when the bomber zombie dies, since he kind of just does nothing at the moment. The tank mini boss has also been completed, so let me go over him. He's quite a beefy guy that has 4 attack types. His first attack is just a basic whack that does a bit of damage. His second ability is picking up a boulder from the ground, and he tries his best to throw it at you, but most of the time he just misses, which is lore accurate and definitely not my fault. His third attack is grabbing you and then throwing you the furthest he can, which isn't far, but you know, he's trying his best. And the last sort of attack is when he's quite far away from you, he'll start charging. The charge doesn't actually do anything other than increase his walk speed, so I wouldn't worry too much about it, but it is best to keep your distance from him. Prowler and Vicious Zombie have had updates to them, with the Vicious Zombie finally having a model, both female and male, for variety, even though you probably won't even notice them at all when playing. Prowler finally attacks by leaping at you, but he can also hit you if he's close enough. It's very fun to watch 20 of them just jump at you. Also, just a quick mention about hitboxes. They are a bit janky at the moment since I need to go polish them up a bit, like everything else in the game. All 3 bosses are done as well, with polishing needed of course. Once is the first Mafia member we have, who wields an axe to hit you with, and a mobile phone. You can argue if it's a Samsung or iPhone in the comments if you really want to, but the phone calls in backup from default zombies, which are just the fast and vicious zombies at the moment. Twice is the second Mafia member who uses a deagle to shoot you with. He can leap up like Prowler and land on you to deal some damage, and finally has a remote that he pulls from his hat to spawn in some special zombies like the ice and fire zombie. Twice was originally going to pull weapons from his hat and do attacks based on the weapon, but that seemed like it had like another 2 months to development, and I didn't want to do that, and I'm sure a lot of you didn't want me to do that, so we just decided to go with a simpler approach. Twice is also really bold, so that's why he wears a hat. Actually, I think that's why they all wear hats. Thrice is our main boss. I won't be spoiling any of his attacks, but know that he has 2 Tommy guns. So yeah, all the zombies work at the moment, and there's nothing too interesting to actually go over. Like, guess what fire zombie does? We've been working hard on the characters recently. Comfort redesigning Slasher since he was very plain. Orange remodeling both Hammer and Slasher so they look better and have, what Orange says, better topology, which I'm not sure if I believe, but the new models do look better than those ugly, old, disgusting models. That made me want to grab a hammer and jump up in the air and bash the ground with loads of zombies beneath me, which is one of Hammer's abilities that I updated. What a coincidence.
I've had a good chuckle over that one. I'm coming after you.
I'm pretty sure the other 2 abilities were the same. Even though Hammer does work, he's still very buggy like the rest of the game, so I'll have to fix that at some point. Slasher has had 2 of his 3 abilities updated, which is quite a drastic change. His bomb ability is now a little mini game where each black circle you press is an explosion that will occur inside of the zombies around you. So say if you hit 3 circles and there's 4 zombies around you, then 3 of those zombies will explode. But if you hit 3 and there's 2 zombies, then I don't actually know what will happen. Actually, that's a big issue. I might have to look into that. And the minigame might change later if we find that it's not good. Slash's swipe ability has been erased from existence because it sucked, and we changed it with a dash ability in case you're in a bad situation and want to get out of there quickly. I'm excited that I finally get to talk about Blaster. So, Blaster's model is the exact same since the last video, since we all think he looks fine. He has 3 combo M1s like the other characters, but they're irrelevant to this handsome cardboard box. His first ability is to make it so that every kill increases his walk speed and jump height a bit. I do need to add some visual feedback to it though, so you know what's going on, because right now I can't tell if anything is happening. Maybe like in those games where you drink something to go faster and your screen has like a colour effect and a larger POV. That'd be cool actually, let me write that down. When Blaster uses this ability, he gets a larger. Anyway, his second ability improves his M1s because when the ability is active, his M1 bullets are explosive, which I still need to add, but it won't be too hard to do, I don't think. And finally, his last ability is a ginormous shot dealing 500 trillion damage to anyone. And it has a cooldown of like 1 to a million seconds or something, I don't know. But yeah, that's all for Blaster for now. The entirety of the GUI that will be on your screen for most of the game has been updated by our artist comfort. This includes the wave number and timer at the top, the zombie counter at the top right, the abilities at the bottom, and the custom chat to the side. And speaking of the custom chat, whenever you press one of these now, you are highlighted to your teammates so everyone knows who and where you are. We've also updated the death screen and Pan's making this cool animation for it. And we've also got a win-lose screen to display the game's info when everyone dies or when you win. We are planning to have win emotes and stances like in my beloved Star Wars Battlefront 2. Please make a third one. Lastly, I hope I don't butcher your name. Chanine Neos has been working very hard on every animation for the zombies and characters, and Orange has helped with a few animations too, like Prowler's Jump and Ice Zombies Crawl. I did do some boss animations since they need special events in them so I can script the abilities correctly. And to be fair, they didn't actually turn out that bad. And I want to show Chininio's animations for Blaster's Hypershot ability, since it was scrapped, but I do like the idea of a backflip. We've also slightly started to finally work on the lobby since we haven't worked on it in about 6 months. And it really does need doing because I cannot bear to look at this hideous base plate anymore. The credits are also coming together nicely. These are all the icons that Comfort has done so far, more on the way, and that's all we've done since the last video. If you want your fan art to be featured or cool creations of Z/ in this section of the video, then post them in our very own Discord, where you can also chat to us and suggest any ideas, where we do actually take ideas into consideration. Like we're thinking of adding these comments and these characters. Obviously not 100% confirmed yet, but I do think it'd be cool to have community involvement, since no other game does, to my knowledge anyway. Shout out to my girlfriend since she wanted a shout out, and I think she deserves one because she's a big supporter of this game even though I don't actually think she knows what it's about. And quickly like and subscribe before the evil me takes over. Help!